Today we're at the Capitol with Louisiana's Workforce Experience. It's a collection of Louisiana's 13 community and technical colleges where we're featuring some of the best programs offered in our institutions. These are some of the hottest occupations in Louisiana. It is some of the best faculty you'll find anywhere in the nation, and also my favorite, students. We have students in the Capitol today, and I'm telling you, it's always exciting to see the bright futures that they have ahead of them in some of the nation's fastest growing occupational fields.
What are some of those fields?
We have today process technology, we have non-destructive testing, lots in the construction arena, welding, lots of healthcare related programs, so there's no shortage. I would encourage anyone who has an opportunity to get out and take a look at some of those programs.
And what are your main legislative agenda items for this session?
Obviously, everyone's talking about the budget, and that's a key part of it. We certainly have to have the resources to meet the mission. But beyond that, we're also continuing to advance the agenda of workforce alignment to ensure the programs that we're offering are aligned with the workforce needs and being that much more efficient. You know, we're continuing to be called upon to do more with less, and we're continuing to try to find ways to do that. But also trying to seek policy ways that we can develop public-private partnerships. Industry has tremendous workforce needs today. We're doing everything we can to meet those needs. It's also important that industry continue to invest. We're seeing huge commitment on the part of industry today, and so we'll continue that discussion here at the legislative arena as well.
What role does the board play in meeting workforce needs?
Well, I think that's a role, scope, and mission. I mean, if you look at what has recently happened with economic development around the state, you know, 85% of the critical jobs for the state of Louisiana are housed right in our community and technical colleges. So we are in the sweet spot. But that doesn't negate the fact that we have to do a better job, as we continue to do. We're trying to get the K-12 and also matriculate our students all into four-year institutions. We're at the nexus point. But we have young adults. Our average age in our community colleges is 27 years old across the state. So they're young adults. Many of them have careers going on for additional education to grow their economic wealth for their family, as well as the kids coming out of high school who can go and get an associate's degree and transfer over to a four-year institution or enter the workforce. So it's a huge responsibility, and we don't take it lightly.
And tell me about today. What is going on here at the Capitol?
This is wonderful. We started this last year. All 13 of our colleges, technical and community colleges, are represented. They're showing the best and brightest of our workforce needs around the state in a myriad of different occupational needs, from healthcare to advanced manufacturing to the IT community, digital media. You will be impressed by the knowledge that these young people house, and I love it, absolutely love it.
What exactly is workforce education?
Workforce education is a unique niche at Baton Rouge Community College. It's to help people to get gainfully employed in the greater Baton Rouge region. So our niche market is to train people who are 28 and up, looking to be retrained or to find industry-based certification to be gainfully employed in the Baton Rouge region, from industrial training, from non-destructive testing, welding, pipe fitting, so forth, or into the medical field of medical building coding, phlebotomy, certified nursing assistants, and other crafts.
And what does your program have to offer the students over another type of program?
Well, the program we're highlighting here today is our non-destructive testing program. That program has been supported by industry from Exxon, Dow, and also testing companies of Turner, Capital Ultrasonics, and Team and Minstrels. Our graduates actually have a 97% job placement rate, and they've been starting salary after 6 months of training is around $60,000, and within 2 years after that, it doubles to about $120,000.
And how long can students expect to be in these type of programs?
The program we have it's a part-time program. So our classes go 4 months long, Monday through Friday, from 7 o'clock in the morning to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. For 4 months of training. And then we have a 9th program of non-destructive testing that's a year-round program. And they receive training in levels 1 and 2, classroom and lab. And they get all hands-on training, and a lot of companies visit the program and talk to our students.
Why is a public-business partnership important?
Well, we just don't want to be training for the training's sake. The goal of workforce education is to give all of our students placed. And the only way to make sure that happens is that we have to be in tune with what industry needs and what their employers want. So we spend a lot of time revisiting our training curriculum, working with our instructors, making sure our labs are set up as like they're going to an industry, a job site, and make sure at the end of the day they get the skills they need to be gainfully employed. So we have to have employer partnerships to make that possible.
And where can people get more information about your program?
Come visit us at mybrcc.edu and look for workforce education at the upper right-hand link of the webpage.
Right now, we're gathered here just to basically get an insight more into how it is to work as an actual NDT, being able to like witness them do the procedures on different test models, so we can see hands-on instead of, because at school we just basically deal with textbook and we deal with lecture, and we have a little bit of hands-on, but it's not like really showing us how they do it at the job site. It's just like make-believe things. So we're here to get like more exposure and find out more things about the program we're in.
Why did you choose that program?
Honestly, when I first chose to do NDT, I chose it because I really didn't know anything about the program. I chose it because I like to have a challenge when I go to school, and I like, if it's too easy for me, then I get bored. So when I read about it, I felt like it went with my characteristics. I'm a perfectionist. I like to, I naturally spot imperfections when I walk into a place. So I felt that being an inspector would be perfect for me. And I also wanted something where I could be able to help people, and this is a very serious job because it saves lives.
And why did you choose Baton Rouge Community College?
I chose Baton Rouge Community College because it was a small campus, and I feel that I already went to college at a huge university, and I know how it feels to not be able to get the attention you need and to just like not having a complete understanding because there's so many students. And at Baton Rouge Community College, especially at Port Allen, like we have maybe 7 or 8 students in our class, so that gives us plenty of time to actually learn in our class and get attention in the areas that we need. Mr. Thad is able to help us with our individual problems, faster and more efficiently.
Is there anything else you want to add about the college or your learning experience?
I'm really just enjoying myself. We're right at the beginning right now, so we really haven't got, to the meat of things. But so far, I'm really enjoying the experience. I'm like one of 2 girls in the class. Mr. Thad is an awesome teacher. He explains everything thoroughly. He's patient. I have a lot of questions. I'm the one in class with like a whole bunch of questions, and he's very patient. So I think it's a good program.
North Shore Technical Community College is one of Louisiana's 13 community colleges, and we're very excited. We are on the North Shore, so everything north of Lake Pontchartrain. We have multiple campus locations. We offer close to 20 workforce development training programs, and we have a significant transfer partnership with Southeastern Louisiana University.
And tell me a little bit about today's event.
Today's event is our Louisiana Workforce Experience. Now more than ever, must we showcase our student talent. We have students here with us today in the information technology sector who are currently employed, some who are about to graduate, earning significant income, powering Louisiana's economy. We know that what we do is important to our state. We know that what we do is important to our employers more than ever. So we are here because we believe that we're building a stronger Louisiana.
And what other types of programs do you offer?
Yeah, so we offer everything from the health sciences to industrial technology, you name it, drafting and design technology, your nursing, of course, our welding, machining, but we also offer transfer opportunities, which are key. Many of our graduates go on in information technology, health sciences, industrial technology. They become very successful. They're offered management, supervision opportunities. So for us to build that pathway, that strong, robust career pathway that will bring them to their baccalaureate is very important. So, and even more important than both of those 2 items is our outreach to the high schools. So we fully support and participate in the Louisiana Jumpstart Initiative to promote dual enrollment and career development in the early grades to build those pathways, build those pipelines.
What exactly does the community college and technical college have to offer students over, say, a 4-year university?
What do we have to offer over a 4-year university? Yeah. How's it different, I think, is the best way to position that one because, again, that partnership is so key. So I'd say the difference is our students from day 1 of enrollment, they're heavily engaged in application, practical application of their learning. So theory and practical application are there in day 1. So we carry that through their journey. We place them in employment. We follow them once they're employed. We stay very closely connected. We work with our industry partners on key internship opportunities where a job availability is only there if the student successfully completes the full program. And so we're very excited. We have multiple partners who participate in that internship experience, and that's key as well.
And where can people get more information about the programs that you offer?
www.northshorecollege.edu. Look us up on Facebook, Twitter. We have a very heavy social media presence. We also have an open campus we launched recently. It's www.ntccopencampus.com.
And is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, I'd like to encourage everyone to keep an eye on the Louisiana Workforce Experience, but most importantly, keep an eye on our Louisiana 2020, which is our strategic plan for the state of Louisiana that will guide the success of our workforce, build a stronger Louisiana, all fashioned out of our community and technical college system.
Tell me, why did you choose the program that you did?
It is booming. This business is incredible. There's about 1 million different jobs out there, so if anybody's out there interested in finding a job, this is the place to be right now. You can get jobs in fiber optics, you can build Ethernet cables. Cat 6 is really hot right now. We have so many things open for people. It's an open field right now.
And what did North Shore College have to offer you?
Everything. It was love at first sight, I guess. I thought it was really important to do something that I enjoyed, and IT, their program is incredible. And Mr. No and Miss Ann, they're some of the best people I know, and Miss Chelsea, who's not here today, but she really got me going with just simple IT essentials and everything I needed.
And tell me a little bit about the job that you're getting now.
Right now, I work with Core Networks, and it is the nicest job ever. Ethan and Jonathan are my bosses. They're teaching me how to run cable, how to run VoIP phones, port phone numbers over. It's a really big field.
And what would you say to somebody that may be considering that field or the community college route?
Go for it. It's really important to finish your education, so no matter what, no matter where, but please choose us because we're the best.
Our 13 institutions in the Louisiana Community and Technical College system, we're showcasing some of our programs that we do to promote workforce development in Louisiana.
And some of those things that you promote workforce are?
Well, ours that we have here today is some of the 3D printing in our graphic arts area and our computer simulations. Some of the bigger jobs that we do are also process technology, industrial instrumentation, aviation, and healthcare.
And why are those fields important to Louisiana's workforce?
Well, I can tell you, if you know anything, especially about Southwest Louisiana where we're located, there's $85.9 billion of industrial expansion going on. And some of those hot jobs that we're required or we're tasked for training for are process technology, industrial instrumentation, many of the construction crafts. This is going to help many of the citizens of Louisiana find some good, high-skill, high-wage jobs and put them to work.
And why should people choose your college?
Well, I guess I'm a little biased because I'm the chancellor of the college, because really and truly, workforce development, when you say college, many people, first of all, they think of a 4-year degree, which there's nothing wrong with that. But we have to redefine what we mean by college. College is an associate degree, it's a diploma, it's a certificate, it's any program that's going to get you into the workforce and get you a decent, high-paying job. And why should you choose Soella for this? Because we have those critical, industry-related, specific programs that are going to lead to this employment.
And why is today's event so important?
I think it's a way to make the public in general realize the value of workforce education in the community colleges. In the economy, the expanding economy that we have in Louisiana today, the community college is our direct contact with the business and industry, which helps us train for those specific jobs and put the students to work.
And where can people get more information about your program?
You can visit our website, that's www.soella.edu. You can get all the information about our programs and the services that we offer.
Here we're showing off our 3D printer, which takes plastic in a filament, melts it down, and extrudes it into a 3D object. So we're demonstrating that to the crowd here and students that are walking by, and people seem to love this product and the equipment that we have to show. So,
What are some possible uses of a 3D printer? What can they use these for?
well, in let's take drafting or automotive. They could take a 3D scanner with a high detail and scan a product or part that may have broken on site, and they can scan that in and run it back through the 3D printer, and essentially in a 3D program they can repair it and then do another 3D print of it. So they can really like quickly prototype out like items or parts that they're using.
And why is this program important?
Well, this program is important because 3D printers are now becoming very relevant in a lot of programs, not just arts. So it's becoming important that students come up through high school learning 3D programs and learning the importance of 3D.
And what are some of the things that you offer the students? What do they learn?
Well, they learn, at our school they learn networking, but there's a myriad of programs through automotive. 3D theory, and that's, again, those are important things to get a job in this day and age.
The main focus for this legislative session is reminding our legislators that we are the answer to the economic development workforce needs of the state of Louisiana. That's our message. It's profound today with our 13 colleges here. It's a message that we have not wavered on since all of the hoopla with budget cuts have come on. We have the resources needed to meet the economic needs of the state of Louisiana.